Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to give a little update. I just got these floating shelves and I'm still piecing my bedroom together, but the floating shelves have absolutely been they've just been so great. So I just want to talk about them because I'm really using some Cluttercore ideas that I think you will find super useful with something like this. Now, you can get these anywhere, modern. These are an older style from the 70s. They are Sirocco, which is like this composite material, which means they're super duper light. But hey, they're from the 70s. They're gonna hold up. I paid $3.99 for these with a 20% discount, I believe. And they are a pair. And the first thing I wanna show you is pay attention that I didn't line these up, right? They're not exactly perfect on the outside of this mirror. So there is a Cluttercore idea. You don't necessarily need to take a pair of shelves and perfectly line them up. So here is a better shot at how these shelves are uneven, as you can see. That really shows how they're not even. And that's a great way to build a wall. It builds interest and it allows you to like add other pieces like that floating shelf without it being awkward. Floating shelves are also just a great way to store items and give yourself a flat surface on which to store items. And that flat surface does not affect the footprint of the room. So they're just super handy for the Cluttercore style. Also, this one is such a great example of creating tiers, okay? So everything I have on the shelf probably wouldn't fit on the shelf because you notice like the shelf is round and the book is sticking out. So the book almost becomes like a cantilever and it kind of holds items down. And since the items on top are heavy enough, it's gonna be just fine. I recently picked this book up at a estate sale. I think it's from the 40s or 50s, somewhere in there. And they charged me a whopping $3 for it. And I think it's perfect. I had initially thought that that book was specifically for Halloween display, but I think it's gonna stay up all year long. I think I really like the way this looks and I don't think this spooky display is gonna be just Halloween. Then I actually picked up at the exact same time I got these little floating shelves, I got this silver basket at the thrift store. And I just think it's so incredible. Look at the detail on that. Look at the handle. I mean, just insane. It really reminds me of a cauldron. It's so beautiful. I know some people would shine it up. It's just not my preference. And then to make stuff pop in it, here is another Cluttercore idea. It is just stuffed with paper. That is all that is. It's just stuffed with paper on the bottom. So that stuff looks like it's popping out of the top. It looks like it's brimming full, but it's not. The stones are really just on top. That is a brush. You probably could see it from that other angle, but that's a brush I got either at an antique store or an estate sale. And I just think it all looks really great coming out of there. And then, you know, more stones. I love selenite and I love stones that have charging power. And then I have a morning jewelry collection. I will link that video up in the cards. And so that's what this is. This is a piece of Victorian morning jewelry. This is also a morning book. I'm really bummed I didn't have this. It hadn't arrived in the time I filmed the video, so it wasn't in it. It is either from the 1830s or 1840s. I forget. I'll show you in this video when it's from, but it's a gift for mourners. And so I included that too. So, you know, it's got some of my collections, my stones, my morning jewelry, and hey, do you notice I combined silver and gold? It doesn't matter. You can absolutely combine silver and gold, so don't let people tell you you can't. And then over here on this shelf, I also used some kind of fun ideas. So this doily is actually huge. It's actually almost 2 feet long, and it is like all scrunched up behind that postcard book. And that postcard book, I think, just gives it a lot of good height. This is also a jewelry box that gives it some good height. This might be from the 60s or 70s, I'm not sure. But it gave this stack like a lot of height, and I really like that. And it's pretty light, so I'm not really nervous about it. Inside are just some things that I've collected over the years. And another really cool Cluttercore item is the flower frog. So it looks like that, and it's a great way to get ephemera to stand up. So this card I actually got from Mimi's Treasure Cottage. So I will link her so you can go check out her channel. And it's for a reliable asthma cure, and I just thought it was hilarious because I've had asthma my entire life, so it would have been amazing if there wasn't a reliable asthma cure. Also, I just piled some sparkly gems on the bottom. That's another Cluttercore idea, is to live with your jewelry. If you love jewelry, let it hang out where you live. I can always walk right by this and pick up this bracelet or this brooch and wear it. So jewelry can be just part of your decor. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, y'all. That is it. And that is what it looks like. I think it turned out really great. So thank you so much for stopping by. Stay creative. Bye. Lily, you gonna say goodbye? Huh? You gonna say goodbye, Lily? Say goodbye. Bye. Bye, Louie.